I just touched down in LA, the Spanish, my favorite. This that G, I keep it playing, so I put it on it. She be in me, she Jamaica, baby. I got rolling over, speeding to the money like I'm running from the feds. Posted with my they say yeah. I'm like, whoa, see residuals, watch the money grow. I'm in flow, greatest story told, watch it all unfold. I'm like, whoa, reaping what I sow. Harvest getting bigger, they all froze. I unleashed my soul, now they taking pictures. Eyes on the prize, it's my life sold up. 5:45, got the lights on us. Fries with the side of an ice cola. You know that ride till the tires fall off. She know I'm a D, I got a date with destiny. She coming to me, cause I got the flavors and recipes. She racing to me like an athlete. She two with the G's, then she know it. Yeah. It's eyes on the prize, I can't live life in disguise. Cause bro recognize I ain't gotta compromise. I keep it concise, the gang tight like ties. On the industry advice, I'm outside with some good fellas and some nice guys trying to live life in the sky. We lit in real life, we don't pay to be verified. We just manifest, lay and grind on the rise. We defy the odds like it's nothing, time after time. God bless this eternal shine, yeah. Eyes on the prize, it's my life sold up. 5:45, got the lights on us. Fries with the side of an ice cola. You know that ride till the tires fall off. She know I'm a D, I got a date with destiny. She coming to me, cause I got the flavors and recipes. She racing to me like an athlete. She two with the G's, then she know it. Eyes on the prize just to see how far I go. Yeah. Shooting star, yeah. All over the globe. Hard work, all I ever know. So nobody could tell me I'm not what my way and go. Yeah, I'm in my zone, yeah, through this microphone. The way they looking at me like they seen a UFO. Yeah.
That ultra ground music, riding in the years, I use title up, you a lose. I approve, I bet, I step and approve. Straight ultra ground make all you haters get down. You understand what I'm saying?
I can show you lame, how to do this. Stack your money up, be about your business. They come with a wish list. Come with a wish list. I can show you lame, how to do this. Stack your money up, be about your business. They come with a wish list. They come with a wish list. Hey, I met this girl the other night. She said she wanted me and be a money wife. Respectfully declined because I said I got a wife. She said she wanted man, her best friend is known around the way. I started hearing about her type. Always with the ball players, that's the one she likes. She got it done, and I guess they look alright. They call her princess, but she down in every. In and out of DMs, tryna be a rapper. She won't get the W, I skirt off when I see him. I know it's gonna get worse when I start doing Coliseums. Gonna be, I just call it how I see him. Let me clarify, I ain't talking about all women. Some just wanna settle down and have a couple cheering. For all my rapper homies, just be careful while you touring. You need a pretty girl, but her intentions ain't the...
It was only opened in 2020, but quickly became one of the league's most recognizable venues. You're looking at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. Here to begin this one is Cameron Dicker. And off we go from SoFi. Nicole Hardman now on the return. And it's the equivalent of what a touchback used to be here, up to the 25 before going out. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Now for the first time, it's a give to the rookie from Ohio State. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
Even though that run did not net them a first down, I can promise you this, Kate. I promise you. I know how it works. They're going to circle that one. They're going to remember that one. And when they need some key yards on the ground, they'll come back to that call later.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. They'll try and throw it here. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
They'll run now on 2nd down. And they're going to get him down just shy of midfield. Still a nice gain, though, up to the 49. 7 yards on the carry. Now they've got 3rd and 3.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Third down from the gun. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. This drive will begin with Hubbard. And he stopped after a nice gain up past the 25. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up. Here's Breece Hall on the ground for the first time. And he's brought down for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Herbert now, blitz coming. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
Hunter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. Now he's going to fair catch this one, and they are loving this. A very short kick and some excellent field position for them. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Running back sent in motion. They'll come out throwing. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. And it's going to be 2nd down.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
2nd and 10 now. Completes this one to Rice. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. They'll get 18 yards there. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs go up 6-0 here in the first. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Herbert with a blitz coming. Finds McConkey. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today, because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
Going to the ground again on 1st. Runs into traffic and hits a wall. No gain. Brought to a halt by Brian Cook. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. Herbert back to throw. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
On 3rd and 1, it's Herbert. He throws a bullet to the center, and there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Watson. And the Chiefs are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. I don't know what to be impressed by most, Brock. How effortless he made it look to throw it that deep, or how effortless the cover man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception.
How about we just marvel at both of them? You call a deep pass like that again on the next play, it could go to the end zone. But this time, it is a takeaway.
On 1st down, they'll run. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Here's 2nd and 11. And he won't get it there. Defender finds a throw and breaks it up.
I don't fault that look at all, Kate, downfield. It was just an excellent defensive play to deny him the ball and knock it away. That is good on good.
They send the tight end in motion left. Throwing on 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down. The Chiefs bringing out their punt team. Darius Davis returning for the Chargers. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. 58 yards on the punt there. And the Chargers take possession. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Running with Hubbard out of the gun. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2. That's a 33-yard line.
They run again with Hubbard. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
It's the end of the first in this. We're back and all set for the 2nd quarter. Charger football. They're looking down a 3rd and 3. From the pistol, it's Herbert. And he works this to the 38 before going down. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. New set of downs for him at the 38. 1st and 10, it's Hubbard. A lot of grass ahead. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Had the 1st down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
When you call that 1st down running play, you don't always expect to get those kind of yards. They'll take that every single time.
They'll run here. It's Hall. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And he's got a nice gain down inside the 10-yard line. 5 yards on that play, but 3rd and goal is still going to be longer than they'd like.
5 yards brings up 3rd and goal.
Empty backfield now. The running back motions out left. Has it in close. It's an air raid touchdown. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s when we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. That's well done.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Hardman with a return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They're out and set. 1st and 10. Throwing off the play fake here. Hauled in by Rice. And he's going to go down right along midfield stripe. Give him 24 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
one play in, Brock, and this drive already to midfield. They'll run here on first down. And a solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
A humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain. Not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Another carry for him. And he's brought down for a loss. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. Throwing on 3rd down. Makes the grab in bounds left side. Touchdown, Kansas City! The Chiefs take a 2nd quarter lead. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game.
Get busy, rookie. Get fucking busy, rookie.
And the Chiefs break that tie and now lead by 7. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Darius Davis to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Out the middle, Hubbard. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Stopped on the play by Big Chris Jones. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
You know, so often we talk about speed offensively, right? We love receivers that can run. Well, that was a perfect example of how speed kills you defensively. A hurried throw almost ended an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack.
Pick that motherfucker, man.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. Fields this clean at the 30.
Try to slide through.
A few yards before they bring him down on the return. That one an impressive 57-yard kick. And the Chiefs will get set to go on offense.
Let's go, rookie.
They're set up at the 35 now. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
To be a stud back in this league, it takes more than just checking the athletic boxes. There's an IQ, a feel, a patience and craftiness required along with just tremendous vision. He showed all of it navigating that run up the middle.
Has another lane.
Let's go, rookie.
He's finally brought down at the 33.
We got rookie on rookie.
He picks up 20. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old
hold on to that ball.
Dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
First down, and they go right back to him. Room to run inside the 20. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs take a 13-point lead. Bates now for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Chiefs double their lead to 14. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Here's Hubbard on the give. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Nothing.
We're at the 2-minute warning now from SoFi. The Chargers got a long way to go and a short time to get there. Offense to the line for second down. Throwing now, Herbert. He completes it in traffic.
Oh, my goodness.
Timeout taken by the offense, their second. First and 10 from the 41.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. That's caught, it's Breece Hall. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Chargers hurrying to the line as the seconds tick away. From the gun, it's Hall. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. Chargers hurrying to the line as the seconds tick away. Herbert now off the play fake. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. DJ Turner comes up with it.
Go to the crib, little DJ. Go to the crib, little DJ.
And it's a touchdown as he brings it back with a pick six. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. On return, here comes Davis. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Good tackle.
Drive starts out with a first and 10. Herbert back to it after the pick. That one is incomplete.
Nah.
Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver. And things look tougher now with third and long. Here's a give to Hubbard. And he gets taken down immediately right at the line of scrimmage.
Timeout.
The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. The Chargers lined up in punt formation. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. A little over half the field waiting for them. That punt down at the 45.
At their own 45-yard line.
All
I
right,
like
the
this
Chiefs in
little
good
shit.
field position here as they start out first and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Finds his man Rice. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's second. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. They kick the running back in motion. Throwing now from the gun. Finds a seam down the middle. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Here's a throw. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they paid the price over and over and over again.
Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Chiefs continue piling onto this lead. Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. On the return, here comes Davis. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
You know what it is. Take it to the half.
Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Huard with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff.
Who got your mama phone?
Return. Here comes Davis.
Huh?
And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped.
You?
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Hall. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Pass complete to Hubbard. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Out of the shotgun and give to Hubbard. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start the push into Chiefs territory. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, once we saw them on a collision course with one another, we know how inertia works. The bigger man, he wins.
Receiver in motion, headed right. 3rd down run by Hubbard. 1st down and more past the 40. And he gets this all the way to the 31-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here. Hubbard again. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Brought to a halt by Brian Cook. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. To the air this time. Herbert. Hall there to haul it in. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out. Give him 8 yards on the play. And it brings up an LA 1st down. Hubbard trying this up the gut. And this one's going to come to a stop down at the 13-yard line. Give him 5 on that carry. Bring it up 2nd and 5.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
On second down, it's Hubbard. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead, well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
On third down, Herbert. That sails over his target, incomplete, and now it's fourth down.
Quarterbacks, well, they're a lot like sharpshooters in the NBA. Sometimes they're just going to miss. You got to shake it off and keep on firing.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that lowers the gap to 25 points.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And that's good for a gain of 5. Sent to the ground by Khalil Mack. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be second and 5. Running back sent in motion left. From the 34. He fires one deep down the middle. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs push their lead further to start the half. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Get it together. Yes, let's go right now.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. On the return, here comes Davis. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
They're out and set. First and 10. They start the drive with Hall. We'll have him gain about a handful there. Felix Anudike-Uzomah making the tackle that time. Halfway there on first down. That brings up second and 5. From the 28. Hubbard hauls it in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut. Second down.
Well, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Here we go. Second and 9. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up. Here's Herbert. He has the first over the middle. And that one's going to move the chains. First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Running right, here's Hubbard. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. Call it no gain on that run, and they face second and 10. Thankfully, only one quarter to... and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. They run again with Hubbard. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
It'll be touchdown short of the marker, so 4th down coming up.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Desperation time here on 4th. That one's cut along the left sideline. One of their biggest plays of the game, and it comes on a 4th down gamble.
A great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st and 10, it's Hubbard. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
You know, when receivers have room to operate, that's a play that can totally gash a defense. But, Kate, when you get down here in the red zone, it becomes so much tougher because you have a whole lot less space. And, in fact, you'll see defenses swarm like that one just did.
That throw's knocked away and incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And oh, he got it. Interception. And the Chiefs get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And he's only able to get this to around the 13. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. Back to the well again. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the 2nd level. Well, someone from the 2nd level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
Running back sent in motion. Has it downfield, working the left. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. It's a 30-yard play, Brock, and they've got a fresh set of downs.
You know, Kid, we often talk about flipping the field.
He ain't playing
teams,
tonight.
Right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby. But you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you get runs of that length. It may not be a home run. It may not score points, but it can do some serious.
Brought in inside the 20. It goes for a 38-yard pickup. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City. They motion the tight end over. Handoff now from the gun. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
When I do that,
Easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a first down pickup.
Going to the ground again on first. Has the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs continue adding to an insurmountable lead. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
That one right down the middle. And the Chiefs grow their lead yet again. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And no return here. This is a touch. He's going to come out to the 20. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
why does everybody take
This drive will begin with Hubbard. And he's brought down for a loss. It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Chargers hoping to do some window dressing in the time remaining. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Receiver in motion, going left. Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. It's a gain of 3 after the loss, but still 3rd and 8 to work with. To throw, Herbert. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And forget the turnover, Brock. They take it back for a late touchdown. Defense getting in on the fun, Brock, with that 4th quarter lead as they provide a nice little boost there with the pick 6.
Yeah, you could feel some of the desperation of this offense, and when you get into that mode, it is danger time. Defenses love to take advantage of it. I always say to you, Kate, play fast but never in a hurry. You can't be rushed offensively because you can often be rushed into mistakes like that.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. He's going to be touched down as that return comes to an end. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Running with Hubbard out of the gun. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Here's Hubbard on the give. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Moving in the right direction. 5 yards there, but still got a 3rd and 9 coming up. One final shot here. And that last pass falls incomplete as this game comes to a close. So score this a win for the Chiefs. And they're able to run this winning streak to 3 as they have really caught fire recently. So for Brock Huard, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time. It's a win for the Chiefs as we say goodbye from Los Angeles.